Hi, I've been trying to find my perfect wardrobe for years, since I probably started my minimalism journey. But until now, I cannot tell that I'm super happy with my wardrobe with this amount. Although I really improved my wardrobe by minimizing it and decluttering it, I think I found something that can significantly help me with perfecting it, or making it literally the best wardrobe that I can ever have. Have you ever heard of 333 project from Courtney Carver? Courtney had an idea of having 33 pieces of clothes for 3 months. And this idea attracted me quite a lot, and I think I'm gonna try wearing 33 pieces for 3 months and realize if it's gonna work for me or not. First, I'd like to share the benefits, how this challenge can be useful for you. Then I will share my tips on starting it. And of course, we will finish off with some yummy portion of combinations and these 33 exact pieces that I chose for these 3 months. The full list of clothes and with photos, with my comments and tips will be at my Patreon page. So if you're interested in some supplies for this challenge, you can find it in my Patreon. So what are the benefits of this method? By minimizing your wardrobe to 33 pieces, when you do that, you actually realize that you need everything to go well with each other. You go back to the basics, you try to stick to them, maybe with some pops of colors if you like. Your brain will not be, in a crow mode that chooses everything that's sparkly and weirdly shaped and actually evening wear. This usually happens when I'm in the mall. And your brain will try to be more realistic about your clothes and choose what actually will go well with each other and with overall vibe of your lifestyle. Second benefit is when you are left with 33 pieces, tend to choose only comfortable clothes and you refuse to choose something pretentious or uncomfortable to wear. That is when you should have that aha moment when you realize what you really like and what you really don't like. You might see that you really doubt if you really want these high heels. That's what I don't like. The same goes for the clothes that don't fit well and don't flatter you. You immediately realize that this is something that you don't want to commit to for 3 months. And even if you choose something that along the way, along the challenge, you realize you don't really like or doesn't fit you well, this is a result. No result is also the result that can show you what you can declutter in the end, right? And what style is actually your style that you're enjoying. Prepared in advance set of clothes can minimize your time spent on choosing what to wear every morning. Actually, some people say that it's better to choose in the evening what to wear in the morning, but I'm not there yet. Personally, I struggle finding things that I want to wear on a date. I hope that minimizing my clothes to 33 pieces will make it easier for me because all the combinations I already, thought over. I assume that there is a valid doubt from fashion lovers about this 333 project. And I totally understand it. You might think that, oh no, I really like, making new styles, finding combinations, and I'm really into fashion. Why would I do this challenge? But hear me out. I think this can also be useful for fashion lovers because it actually sets you in the limited conditions. And when the creativity thrives, when you don't really have a lot of variety, when you have a limited set of things that you can combine with each other, this is when your brain starts to think outside the box and make new combinations out of the old clothes. So I think this challenge can help you just rethink your love to fashion a little bit and be even more creative with it. And maybe it can show you whether you really like fashion that much and you like combinations in different styles, or you just like buy clothes that you don't actually wear a lot. It is gonna save you so much money because it's like a no-buy for 3 months, but also it will save you a lot of energy because shopping is just simply not on your agenda anymore. Well, at least for the period of this challenge. One more benefit is that it's a great place to start. If you feel overwhelmed with the amount of your clothes or you're not happy with how your wardrobe looks like right now, this might be a great place to start because sometimes you don't know how to approach that. And this challenge can be the first step. When you make this challenge and you realize how little actually you need in order to be happy, satisfied with how you look, with how you feel, then it will be a lot easier to let go of some clothes that you don't actually wear and don't actually like. I think this project can be useful for different types of people. Maybe for right now you already thought that you might probably want to challenge yourself with it. So next step is to understand how to actually do that, and here is where I want to share my tips. There's no way you have like one moment you realize you have 3 hours and you immediately want to set up 33 pieces for the next 3 months. So for me, it's better to plan ahead. Just set up a date in your calendar where you will be available for a few hours to prepare for this challenge, to at least choose these 33 pieces. When it's time to finally choose what you're gonna wear for 3 next months, I recommend you not looking at your wardrobe. Take a piece of paper, maybe notes, and write down, without looking at your clothes, the list of the things that are your favorite, that you think that you definitely want to have during this challenge. Why I recommend that is because when you have everything at your side, you immediately want to wear this all, and it's not that easy to limit your set of clothes. And of course, at first it can be more than 33 pieces. And if you think that you have like too many clothes, limit your time. This also helps. 15 minutes is absolutely enough. And if you don't remember some piece of clothes, it means that it probably doesn't mean this much to you. You probably don't really like this piece that much to include it in the list. So feel free to write down everything that you like, not more than 15 minutes, and this will be your list that you will do the following with. When it's ready, start crossing everything that it's easier to let go of. If there are 33, perfect, just choose them and go with them. If you've got more, well, I had more when I made my list, then I started to cross off something that was easier for me to let go of. And then I was starting to cross everything that I might feel uncomfortable in. But I was placing an angry face next to each item that it's easier for me to let go of. And in this way, I just released my anger about these limits that I'm gonna have for the next 3 months.
No! God, please, no! No!
You can do this yourself too, it's a lot of fun. Then when you finish this stage, start crossing off things that look similar to each other. For example, similar by the color, by the shape, by the purpose. For example, my problem is sneakers. I know that I chose like 3 or 4 pairs in the beginning, so I definitely had to let go of some of this because they have the similar purpose. And I did that and my list became a lot thinner. After we've done that all, just don't revise it. We believe our first sense. If you use the digital notes, just erase everything that you crossed off before. If you use physical notes, you can cross off everything so that you don't see that anymore. Voila, you've got 33 pieces that really want to become your capsule wardrobe for the next 3 months. So the majority of things that I will be wearing these 3 months are situated here, like this, and in the upper shelf, but there are really few things there. That's the general mass. There are a couple of items that are here and there around my house. I'm not gonna be using that drawer that's on my bed at all, so it's gonna be untouched, at least as planned. And of course in the hall I have some of the shoes prepared for myself, so yeah, this is gonna be my wardrobe. This challenge is not very strict, of course. You can adjust it to your needs, to your favorite clothes. For example, if you're a fan of accessories, of course do not include them in this set of 33 pieces. I myself, I didn't choose to include my slippers there. Some people don't include sportswear there, nightgowns there. So it's up to you to make it the most comfortable. You don't have to struggle, of course, doing this challenge. And if along the way you realize that you don't like some piece or you had like a big stain, you of course can replace it. It's not very strict. One small reminder is that I have this list of things with photos, with tips and comments at my Patreon page. If you're interested, go ahead and check it out. So let's go and see my 33 pieces. Everyone will have their nuances in this challenge. I personally did not include socks, my underpants, also my slippers that I showed before, and bags. I don't have many bags, so there's no point in including it there. My first item is leggings. I love them so much that I actually chose 2 pairs of very similar leggings. So let's pretend that I tried both of them because they are very, very similar to each other. The third actually thing is this tank top, which is very beautiful and sparkly, and I really feel like a queen in it. This thing is something that I tried on and realized that I didn't like it at all, so I decided to replace this thing. And you know what I realized? That it's easier to let go when you have to commit to something because you don't want that. And the next thing I included in my wardrobe is graphic t-shirts. They are very easy to combine with things like these biker shirts that I really, really love. They're as comfortable as leggings, just a little bit less hot. And I also like to tuck my shirts in my bottoms because it looks cuter. So yeah, that's one tip that I use a lot. If I get colder, I can use my flannel, my corduroy flannel. It looks really good with all of my things because it's basic color and oversized. And the shorts, of course, for summer, for August, I need something light. I didn't include belt, by the way. The next is pair of shoes. It's my favorite, one of my favorite sneakers. They are Asics and very comfortable. To be a little bit more feminine sometimes, I chose this boho t-shirt that I really like to pair with a pair of sandals for a very summer look. Jean shirts combine very well with tight-fitted tank tops, especially white color. I love white. And I can use this look also with big sneakers to balance it a little bit. Let's slowly move on to a little bit colder weather because I will do this challenge for August, September, and October. These are my favorite pants. I really love how they look and how they combine with things. Like this jacket. Also, if I get cold, I can always use another jacket to keep myself warm. Another graphic t-shirt is a great thing to have in your wardrobe. Okay, I'm dancing on the spot. And if I get cold again, flannels are perfect for summer weather or just early autumn. So worn out, but such a loyal romper that I usually wear at home or at the village because I'm not sorry if I get dirty in that or it gets ripped. I always need some dirty activity things in my wardrobe. Some tight-fitting shirts look really good with bell bottoms. And number 18 is this black shirt, although I try to avoid some black clothes because of the cat fur that's all over the place at my home. Please let me know if you also avoid black things just because you've got pets. I adore black shoes, especially black boots or trainers, because they always look fancy and neat and festive. So there's always something white at the bottom in my wardrobe. Another shirt, because why not? Can you see how this black color looks really good with pants, with black pants? I will appreciate your thumbs up very much for this trying on session. For more cozy home looks, I've got this sport pants, I guess, and I can wear some flannel along with it just to make myself a little bit more warm. And this is a sweater that I also usually wear at home because it's very cold. I'm always cold, to be honest. Another shirt that looks really good on me, and especially with some sneakers or leggings. For colder fall weather, I will need some thicker, warmer pants. As you can see, I love bell bottoms, especially with some skin-tight shirts at the top. I have a nice general rule of thumb for styling. If you wear something sleek at the top, try using white clothes at the bottom, and vice versa. If you wear a tight-fitting bottom, choose something oversized or just white at the top. This will look more natural and proportional. Meanwhile, I'm showing you my favorite coat for late September that I can wear with some scarf. That's the only scarf I have, to be honest. Number 28 is my coat that I usually wear when it rains. It usually happens in summer and I don't really have an umbrella. A sweater is a must for fall, especially if I can wear it with some tight-fitting shirt under it. Also, I can wear leggings under my pants for a little bit more warmer look. I can put a jacket on to get really hot. 30, this beautiful but polyester but still very nice warm jacket that I can wear with almost anything, and with leggings it looks really good. I don't really know how to survive without a pair of trainers that are very easily put on. With my tender and vulnerable ears, I definitely need a beanie, and it creates a nice late September look. The last thing is very warm duck down coat that is necessary for really cold weather like +5 and less by Celsius. That's all I will need these days. And now I have to put all this pile back to the wardrobe. Can you imagine if these were just hundreds of pieces of clothes, but these are only 33 and I'm fine with that, I guess. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. On the left you can find my Patreon page. If you're interested in how I organize my wardrobe, check out these videos at the right, how I decluttered it, and the thrift shopping video. Thank you for watching and enjoy your day, because you never know what happens tomorrow. Sounds like I'm threatening someone.